Hello everybody and welcome back once again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2, the Enhanced Edition. Okay, so in the last session, we finally managed to escape the Illithid city, and I also explained about a few things that Godan had managed to put right down here in the Underdark. The imprisonment sphere, there were still prisoners within it, so we went and released the rest of them. And we also freed a magically imprisoned mage by the name of Bhaal. So since the last session, I noticed something, because I was selling a lot of our wares in the Sverth Niblin village, all off camera. And as I was doing so, I noticed once again that we'd found the, was it the pommel? No, it was the blade of the equalizer. And then thought to myself, I'm sure in the stream I found the hilt as well. Double checked, and I had, so I had to go back into the Illithid city to retrace my steps, to re-pick up the hilt, which will be the hilt of the equalizer, I'm almost certain. So we have that now once again. Now the reason why I bring this up is because on the way back to Bhaal's location, to start today's session, helping him out retrieve hidden treasure, I actually stumbled across the Githyanki once again. The very same Githyanki that did a runner on us in the Illithid city. The very same Githyanki that Godan swore he would make suffer should we run into them again. Lo and behold, he's got an opportunity to make good on his promise, because here they are. Why would they be here? I do not know, but obviously they have a death wish.
Yes, it shall be.
So here's the leader, somewhere in here. Simyaz, there he is. Yeah, Godan's certainly not happy.
What is my task?
To see him.
Consider it done.
You live? The Illithids let you go? Astounding. Unless you are in league with them. I warn you, if you serve them, you will share their fate.
I warn you, if you serve them, you will share their fate. What a silly, silly man. Godan kindly explaining that we destroyed the entire colony of Illithids. We destroyed their brain, their golems, their ogre pets, and we escaped, as you can quite clearly see, unscathed. I sense hostility. You would be correct in that assessment. I would advise that you redirect your anger. It is admirable that you survived, but that does not imply you would survive against us. Oh dear. Got a feeling this little conversation's not going to end well. We shall have to test your worth, though your death is the only result we seek. It is a pity that you freed yourself. I had hoped you would fall, and the stolen silver sword you carry would be dropped in the Illithid city. We would return with great force and exact terrible justice. Okay. Godan's gonna stay his blade just for a split second, because we do have their blade, but we do not know what significance it has. So if they could kindly divulge that to us before we put an axe between their eyes, that would be quite nice of them. The blade is a silver sword, a weapon entrusted to the greatest of our leaders by our queen herself. It cannot be given or sold. To do so means death. Your words may dance as they will, but we know Saemon Havarian had it, and we know it was given to you. It will be returned. No, it won't. And maybe just rubbing a few extra salts in the wounds here. Godan insulting the thing, saying, it looks like a load of crap. The blade is dull and blunt. I fail to see the appeal of this pathetic bauble. However, nonetheless, it is now my property. You insult that which is most precious to us. It is a degrading crime of words. Enough! We shall kill you and determine if your corpse carries the blade. I thought we'd never get to dancing. You damn. He's the first, instructing the party. This one is the first to fall.
Be quick with it. What do you want, groundling?
Make sure he's on. Well, we'll keep him on thrown weapons for now. Seeing as Godan is pretty much wanting to get hand to hand with all these guys for bitter sweet revenge.
Blood and Skullbreaker!
Poor Godan! Poor Godan! Look at this. Nero hits him with a missile of what they call them. I forgot the name of them now. One of her magical missile things. 7 damage. Viconia hits him for 6. Jaheira hits him for 10. Hexat hits him for 16. Corgan hits him for a whopping 36. Before Godan can bring his own... Look, he's still mid-action. Before he can bring his axe crashing down onto Simyaz's head, Simyaz is already gone. Ooh, these guys are in trouble. You killed him far too quickly, guys. You're far too efficient. Oh dear.
Mistake. What is my task?
Oh. Right. Now that she's used the last of her minute meteors, now that I remember the name of the missile she's hurling, out of all the items that we identified before the session started, after the last, we kept 2. One of them was braces of defense AC 4, armor class 4 braces for Nera, decreased her armor class by 1. But more importantly was this. Sling of the Averine, a +4 sling. With a sonic boom ability once per day. So, pretty nifty. I'm sure you'll agree.
Ready for anything. That's it?
On my honor.
A Skullbreaker!
Yeah. Corgan throwing his axes? Quite dangerous. Quite dangerous. And the reason why I've sort of resorted to that with Corgan now is that he's got not as good armor class, he's not quite as good a tank as Godan. So Godan, as we've seen recently, can tank 3, 4, 5 things at a time. So you only need the one hand-to-hand fighter. Everybody else at range, keeping them out of harm's reach, is perfectly fine with him. He likes to feel like the MVP.
Yes.
Okay. So, picking the corpses clean. Yes.
What is my task?
And then, dare I say, go down spitting upon their corpses as well. For added insult. They dare to run from battle when they were supposed to assist us. And then they dare to threaten us. To retrieve some poxy blade. Anyway.
On my honor.
There you go. Take note. Anyone else that dares to cross him. It's a bit late for that now, isn't it, really? Many people have ended up in the same state. Firecrag is next on the list. As we have a sneaking suspicion we'll stumble across him before we stumble across Bodin and Renicus. Okay, right then. Apparently, Vithal came to this portal first. So let's see what he has to say for himself.
Yes? Very well.
You have returned. My work goes well, though there is only so much I can do.
Oh, bugger. Forgot to get his book. Okay, bear with me, folks. Right. Sorry about that. It's a good job he's got boots of speed, I tell you. Okay, so we've now retrieved the Book of Rituals from the Sverth Neblin village. So now we can finally see what the hell is going to happen
On my
next.
honor, as you
You
asked.
have returned. My work goes well, though there is only so much I can do without.
Okay, so giving him his book and asking him to press on with things. We really are very busy. Thank you. This will prove a profitable venture yet, I assure you. Now, to the dangerous bit. There will be 3 gates I must enter. There will be a guardian in each, and it will not be pleased to see us. I will lure each one through in turn. Be ready with your defences. Yeah, asking what guardians, just so that we can make preparations, of course. I do not know the nature of the guardians or who placed them there. I imagine the place was a safe hold of a mage from ancient times, but I cannot be sure. Curiosity has driven me crazy to find out what is there. I regret placing you in harm's way, but I cannot fight the creature while maintaining the spell. I will pay you well with a share of what I find, I assure you. Yeah, well, of course you will. Now, we're ready if you are. Very well. Let the walls between dimensions yield to me. Let the ether be made solid, that a mortal man may pass. Ooh! Okay, he can't afford to die. I thought he was going to travel inside. You might want to run away, buddy.
Blast it. Weapon is faulty.
Okay, so it looks like even the bullets plus 2 can't hit this thing, which is rather unfortunate, so...
Barkerora's already. Okay.
Not many people can hit him, but I'm concerned for his health, so we'll have... we'll have Jaheira heal him.
Die quickly, fool.
Okay, he's going in the gate, rather unfortunate for timing purposes. Yeah, target's disappeared, Jaheira.
It is done.
That was unpleasant. I cannot survive on the other side very long, which was appropriate, I suppose.
I have acquired some of the trove, but more awaits. Come to the Firegate. Okay, let's try and heal him again, shall we?
I await your need.
Barely injured. Okay, that'll do.
What is my task?
Yeah, we don't want him dead before he can do the deed, you know what I mean?
It shall be. On my honor, consider it done.
Here is the second part of the journey. I will enter the plane of fire and return if I am able. Again, I ask for your well wishes. Beware. Another guardian may protect this portal as well.
Blast it. Oh, weapon is faulty.
Okay, there goes another one.
I shall enter the fire portal.
Godan tapping his feet. La 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 la. Woohoo! Payday's coming very soon. Oops.
What is my task? It shall be.
Another portion of the prize is ours. Come now to the air elemental gate.
Right, we'll give him one more shot of healing, just to be on the safe side. We do not want him keeling over before he gets the last of the treasure.
On my honor, consider it done. Yes, I will do my best.
One more trip and we shall have all there is to have. A pity I could not have known the mage that secreted these things away. They would have made a powerful friend.
Again, I ask for your well wishes as I pass beyond. Again, you must face a guardian first.
What is my task?
I am ready.
Happy to help. To try to help, anyway.
In cactus.
I'm sure that's the second time he's done that. Yeah, look at that. Friendly fire, Bhaal. Friendly fire. It's the second time you've singed Godan's hair. You really are sealing your fate, as if it needed any further sealing. The treasure alone at stake was enough for Godan to stab this man in the back, but now after singeing him twice, there's no question.
On my honor.
Where did that thing come from? Oh no, are you kidding me? Right, two things we need to do here. First of all, we need to get the appropriate sword out. Jatha the Drinker. And then we're going to try and see if we can use this circlet on the thing to control it to our side before it injures our party. Holy... Oh, look, it's stunned.
Yes. What is my task?
Phew. Where did he sneak up from, though? Jesus.
On my honor, yes.
Right, we better not
I
talk.
return. It's good to have the prime material under my feet. There is beauty on the other side, but it is not my own.
Oh, this is unfortunate now, because we want to attack this man before he escapes with his half of the treasure, because Godan wants all of the treasure for himself. However, 2/3 of our party are now out of action, including Nera, who would be the best person to have available to start the battle, to remove this man's protections. Oh, we're in a right bloody quandary. And you, my friend, my helpful stranger, am true to my word. You shall receive your due, just as I have promised. Ooh, okay. I trust you will be satisfied with this potent item. I have only taken a brief look at it, but I am sure it is worth the pains we took. A small portion of the whole amount, but worthy of your service. Nah. I don't care how big it is. It's never a big enough portion size for Godan. Asking him to reconsider. I believe that I took the majority of the risks in this instance. I was the one that traversed the plains, you know. Still, if you are so insistent, I suppose that I could up your reward a bit more, though I reserve the right to take the majority for myself. There. A couple of the spell scrolls that were there. That surely now must suffice, as I will give you no more. Okay. Well, you may not... Ooh! horrid wilting is definitely something we wanted, so I suppose that's a bonus. Now, if we were a kind-hearted soul, we'd let this man escape with his half of the share, and we'd take our half of the share, and we'd be done. You know, call it quits. But Godan's greedy. This man is a mage we don't know. We have saved him. No one will miss him. People that know him already think him dead, I assume, by now. So there's nothing to be lost with slaying him where he stands and taking the entire share of the loot. Because if we've got a couple of spells and a rod, what more does he have on himself? So, yeah, Godan now revealing his hand and telling him that we're going to take the rest of it by force. Sorry, buddy. It's just business. I expected as much from a stranger in the Underdark. Very well. Let us raise our weapons and spells and settle our feud. I regret that it has come to this. And I regret that half my party is immobile, rather unfortunately. But for the time being, all we can do is attack and hope that they come round quickly. Yeah, and look, he's already half injured. If we'd have known that we was going to keep his current health, we wouldn't have healed him previously.
Blasted beggars immune!
Time stop. Oh, hell. We're going to suffer some very painful injuries, I'm sure. Disintegrate and go down. Remove magic, true sight. He's monster summoned. It's obviously quite powerful. Oh, one Godan's gated, which means that he is going to end up dead and we're going to have to reload it. I hate that spell.
There is beauty on the other side, but it is not my own.
Okay, so we're back to where we should be. So Bhaala's axe.
On my honor.
Attacking.
Blasted beggars immune!
Ready for anything.
Breach.
Dangerous
Has
mistake,
no
yes.
effect. Please.
By my honor,
mercy
you
for those who
a
oppose
dangerous
us.
mistake.
Oh,
Well, it looks like we've got magic, some kind of magic reflection here. She needs to stop doing that. Ooh, lovely job.
There's my task. Very well.
20,000 experience for killing him, so that's not a bad day in the office. Now, what has our grim action brought us additionally? Don't think we lost any kind of reputation there.
Human memories in such a place as this. Most unpleasant memories.
Book of Rituals, probably worthless to us, but we'll take it anyway. So we have a rod, which we can't identify just yet, so we'll give that to Corgan. Horrid Wilting, of course, useful for Nera. Wail of the Banshee, a high-level spell, a level 9 spell. A time stop, she wants that as well. Incendiary Cloud, not so much on neither Simulacrum. So that's unfortunate. But hey-ho, and some kind of enchanted helmet with a rather nasty-looking visage there. You see that? Okay, so again, something to identify a little bit later. So all in all, some 2 high-level spells that Nera wants, some that she doesn't, but will fetch a pretty penny, and 2 level ups, which we're going to do now. So leveling up Nera, who's now going to become a level 15 Wild Mage. A level 4 and 5 spell added to her list. And then Hexat, who we'll just finally remember to see her base stats. So set traps is fine. 7 into move silently, and the rest into pickpockets. There we go. Job done. Okay, so as far as I can tell, I think we have pretty much done everything that we need to do down here in the Underdark thus far, and so we are now finally going to make our way towards the Drow city, Ustnatha, where we are going to now test out our acting skills by pretending to be Veldrin of Ched-Nasad. And thankfully Godan has his handy ring of human influence, which I'm sure will make his act oh so convincing. They will not suspect a thing. Once again, Godan having to wait for his slow coach party members. Godan, of course, giving them a lecture right now about the fact that we have to pretend we're drows and follow my example, and, well, you don't have to pretend, Viconia, because you really are a drow, but everybody else keep their mouth shut so they don't slip up. Right, we're going to leave our skeleton warrior behind.
Consider it done.
Okay, why is he hostile? Off to ring the bells, is he?
Do not question the matron mothers.
Who is there? You are drow, but there are no scheduled patrols this day. Identify yourselves. Stand strong, Godan. The drow cower before no one, least of all their own. I always stand strong, Viconia. Surely you know this by now, and be quiet. No, I will speak to this worm of a male. You there! We are from the city of Ched-Nasad, and you will let us pass. We require rest and the services of your temples. You are welcome within, travellers from Ched-Nasad. I regret my tone, but all must be examined before entry to Ustnatha. There would normally be an extensive questioning of you, but we were expecting your group from Ched-Nasad. Your late arrival has delayed the plans of Solufane. Enter quickly and be sure that you seek Solufane's counsel. He of the Male Fighters Society will instruct you in your conduct within Ustnatha. Be aware that your welcome is conditional, and that if you fail to meet with him or fail him in any other way, you will be hunted for sport by all that care to join in. The Male Fighters Society is in the north end of the city, past the Female Fighters Society, and just before the Spider Pit. Enjoy your stay. Okay. Godan, not quite happy with Viconia's actions, but we'll let it slide, seeing as we've got inside. Right. So we're to seek out this Solaufane at the Male Fighters Society in the north end of the city. Yeah, so we better go straight there. Don't want to draw any suspicion.
I await your word.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Okay, say hello to Ched-Nasad. So here are some Githyanki.
It shall be.
No, say hello to Ustnatha rather. Right, so we've got Aboleth Tank. Ooh. Oh, okay, so we've got fighting in the streets. That's good to see. So some sort of tank. We've got the tavern. Okay. Some kind of area up there. Female Fighters Society, Kilu's home to upper levels. The Male Fighters Society is there. You've got some kind of tower. And a temple. A temple there. Okay, so we'll take a quick wander round. Take a wee peek at some of the stuff that's going down. Starting with a drow fighting a Durgar, which is enough entertainment for a while. Nobody batting an eyelid. What is going on here, Lethal? The slave never listens, and I tire of it. The slave is not your property, he is mine. I am sorry, my mistress, the slave got out of my hand and was punished. Understand this, fool, you are easier to replace than a trained slave. I have other sons. Oh dear.
What is my task? Consider it done.
Godan quick to pick up the 20 gold pieces that fell from the man's pockets as he fell down dead. Killed by his own mother, by the sounds of it.
On my honor.
Because she valued a slave's life more.
Do my best.
Right, okay. So this is the tank. Don't want to spend too much time looking elsewhere. I'm sure we'll be directed into various parts of the city in due course. This is the tavern. Which we will visit I'm sure not too much longer. What's happening here? Mind flayers, slaves. Okay, obviously it's a one-way conversation, obviously, because he's obviously speaking the answers through mind. Okay, some kind of envoy.
Yes? Yes.
So this is the female. Yep. God's help me! Get out of my way! And this is the male version. And there is Salufane himself. So we'll have a quick conflab here with him.
What is my task? Very well.
Ah, you are the newcomers that have been sent my way, I see. As if I do not have enough to accomplish in a day, without suffering for the welfare of the weak.
Who are you calling weak? There is no refuge to be had in Ustnatha, fools. We pay for our existence here with blood, and you shall do the same. My name is Salufane, and for now you shall do as I say to prove your worth to the matron mothers. Failure is death, and just because there are females with you, do not think to challenge me. You are foreigners, no better than slaves, until the matron mother says otherwise. I suppose I should get your shepherding underway. Have you a name, vagrant, or shall I simply refer to you as the male? Okay, so we're not quite so sure about drow customs, and had Godan not been wearing his ring of influence, I mean it says human influence, but we're taking it to mean humanoid influence, we may demand respect from this man. But the ring just reining in his tongue a slight touch, and he's answering plainly. My name is Veldrin, he says, perhaps in a harsher tone than is customary. No backbone, just as I suspected. Am I to be saddled with a drow who has all the fierceness of a jelly? If I find out who is behind this assignment, no matter. One of the matron mothers has taken an interest in your arrival and wishes to avail herself of your skills. She has sent a handmaiden to speak with you at the entrance platform to the city. I shall be there, no doubt, to herd you on your mission like a nursing mother. I will go to seek her out now. If you are intelligent, you will go to the entrance platform quickly. The handmaidens are notoriously impatient. I advise caution in this place. We are fortunate not to be taken hostage as foreigners and sold as slaves. If they mean for us to prove our place, we must serve the matrons utterly. Any misstep, no matter how slight, will draw the attention of the Spider Queen's watchers, and no doubt they are already curious about us. We do not need their scrutiny, yes? Remember, absolute obedience to those of greater rank, especially the handmaidens of Lolth, and the matron mothers. To those of equal or lesser rank, no mercy. Right, well obviously our little meek answer didn't fit to the customs, but now that we are abreast of the customs, which you should have told us about beforehand, Viconia, we shall respond accordingly. Disdain for those of equal or lesser rank, of course, and a bit of obedience to those of higher class. Got it. Otherwise, take advantage of whatever favour is thrown your way. For one such as us, it is the only way to achieve what you are not born to. No mercy. It is our way. Interesting.
On my honor.
Interesting
Done.
indeed. So we are to... We have aroused the interest of the matron mother, and I should meet him and a handmaiden at the entrance to the city to receive further instruction. Okay, so we've got to be very careful, which for Godan is very difficult for him to do, because I'm sure he's itching to do something that's going to get us into trouble. Right, tavern. Do we have time to pop into the tavern? I suggest probably not. Until we're given free rein to explore, we'll just do as we're told for now. So in the next session, because I have to end this one here,
Yes,
we shall head to the entranceway and
as you asked.
see what task they have for us, and no doubt complete it with the utmost proficiency. So much so that we'll get free rein of the city and hopefully a step closer to finding Irenicus and Bodhi. But that'll be next time. So until then, see you soon.